what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. The world where we glide, from the peaks to the seas, exploring with ease. Mapping the future's bright, our bond ignites the night. Collaborate, innovate, together we elevate. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid Galaxy, we see an old technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Screens, living in the grand spatial dream. Visualize just what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. The streetways are wide, to the world where we glide. From the peaks to the seas, exploring with ease. Mapping the future's bright, our bond ignites the night. Collaborate, innovate, together we elevate. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid Galaxy, we see an old technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. In the heart of the tech beehive. so dream. Visualize just what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. The world where we glide, from the peaks to the seas, exploring with ease. Mapping the future's bright, our bond ignites the night. Collaborate, innovate, together we elevate. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. The heart of the tech beehive.
Okay, good afternoon everyone. Hello Yash. How are you? Sound it good? My voice? Hello? My voice? Shubham Swapnil, do you listen to me well? Good, thank you. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. People, the ones that do not have the camera open, you have to open the camera. If not, you will be discarded at some point because we want to see your lovely faces here. You know, this meet is to know every one of us. So open your cameras, don't be shy, and let's start this thing in a second. I was waiting for more people to enter because there are something like 30 something persons that has reserved the slot for the meet, and we are not 30 persons at this moment. So crazy as always. So, David, ¿qué tiempo tenemos por ahí abajo? Oh, really? So you have a lovely sun here in, remember me, Córdoba. Or Granada. Córdoba. I will never remember if you're in Córdoba or Granada. That's good. Okay. So let's gonna start the sharing the screen and start this thing. Okay. So let's go into the presentation. So today questions are more about the proposals because, as you know, we are in the middle of the window of the Google GSoC platform open for you to present the proposals. And it's going to review a few things regarding the proposals. Mentors, Josh and mentor Vedan, and I don't know if there's an ideal mentor. You can interrupt me at any moment to make your questions, okay? And then let me change something here. I'm not happy with this design on the OBS. 1 second. Better. Okay. So guys, I don't know why. I don't know. Could you please raise your hand to the ones that are here, of course, to tell me who of you have already presented your proposal at the GSoC platform? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Sorry, I wanted to make it for real, something like this. Not in the meet. 1, 2, that's it. People that have presented their proposal on the GSoC platform. So my first thought is that you can lower your hand now, Shuan. The ones that you have not presented still your proposal, you're running out of time. We are 4 days, I think, now in the. Today is Thursday, so this open past Monday. Times go so fast. So guys, your proposals have to be as soon as possible on the GSoC platform because it will close in no time. So remember, for the Google platform, you have to present a PDF. So as we have said many times, and we will say it again several times, you have to create a Google Docs, share with us with the Liquid Galaxy Gmail, open for comments and open for anybody to view. And then the same document, you have to upload it to the GSoC platform in PDF format. That is the format that Google asks for the uploading. As you know, we can work with PDFs because we need to make comments to your proposal. So this is the reason we work with two documents. We work with the Google Docs that you send us to the email, and then we work also with the PDF that will be final on the Google platform. Remember, if there's any question, to the end, please. We still don't know why, but there are at least 2 persons, that's too much, that are having problems. That seems that they are not receiving we are not receiving the emails they send to liquidgalaxylab@gmail.com because finally it seems that they are treated as spam. So we are not reviewing our spam folder just because as everyone's spam folder has thousands of emails continually coming in and out, and it's impossible to search and know who of you are for real. So remember, if you are sending us some kind of document or email and you are not getting an answer from us, ping us in 24, 48 hours and keep trying. And if not, ping in Discord. And remember, be polite, because we receive many emails and documents. So let's gonna start by the tips, the things about the proposals. So we have some rules because, we deal with thousands of emails and documents and Discord messages, so we need rules. So follow the rules regarding the documents. Some of you are still making the name of the documents in a bad way. So you have to name your document in a way that we can remember, identify your name. So it's clearly stated in our requirements that you have to name the proposal file this way: name, surname, your name, followed by username, /project name, /GSoC 2025. Because we have thousands. Because remember, we are not only having this year documents and emails, we have thousands since the very beginning of GSoC 15 years ago for the Liquid Galaxy. So if we want to look for something, we need to be able to identify your documents. Please name the documents rightly. And do not send to us other docs that we requested. We only want Google Docs open to view and comments for anyone, not PDF. There is still people sending us PDFs, and this cannot be. Or sending a Microsoft doc.x. We don't have. I think that, I don't know you, Yash or Vedan, but I think I deleted Microsoft software, me personally, something like 15 years ago. I never used it back. So since Google launched the Google Workspace, I never used Microsoft tools again. So if someone sends me a docx, sometimes I don't know how to read it. So you of course, you can upload it to the workspace and it will be able to read, but this is not the thing. We only want for you Google Docs, share, open for comments, for view 21, and name that way. Name, surname, project name, GSoC 2025. Okay? More things. Again, how is the procedure? When your proposal is fully written, I mean, not just because you have written 10 lines of I have this idea. No, we are no longer in this period. You have to have your proposal totally written, or I will say 90%, because you can have some doubts. You have to email us, and then sending the Google Docs and uploading automatically to the GSoC platform in PDF following Google rules. Because if you're not doing this now, you're gonna get out of GSoC, because in no time the platform will close. The document has to be in PDF in Google and Google Docs with us, because now, not at some point, now, our super amazing mentor team is starting to review your proposals. So you're going to get comments from the pre-assigned mentor to you. This does not mean that the person that is writing comments to you is your mentor, because no one has a mentor at this time. Mentors are paired with the contributor once Google has announced the contributors, but at this time we don't know who's going to be who's going to get an intern. So you have some persons of a team, of a large team, this year 25 persons, that are helping in the mentorship. You are starting at this time receiving comments. Not all of you, but in not much than a day, maybe 2 days. You all that have the full document uploaded to the GSoC platform, you're gonna get comments. This is the beginning. Later, hopefully, you will get an interview. Hopefully later, okay? But if you don't share your documents accordingly this way, Google platform in PDF and with us in GSoC, we cannot make comments, so please do it well. Still, there are people not doing this well. This is the reason we again and again go for the same things. So remember also that we have the other rule we have is the maximum size of the proposal, and also that the proposal has to be more focused on the UX, UI thing of the application, not text. So we require this year to have a maximum of 5 pages with the project definition, not in a very short text size or big. People sometimes do stupid things with this. And 15 pages, and it says minimum, with wireframes and high fidelity mockups. We need to see how you're going to deal with your data and how it's going to appear in your user interface at the smartphone and on the Liquid Galaxy screens over Google Earth. That's the most important. And remember also that you have to use, we will see some examples now, you have to use the mockups we give to you. On the proposal document, there is a mockup for the Liquid Galaxy, and there is a mockup for the 1pixel8 for the screen mockups. Why we give you these mockups? Because it's not everyone uses a different phone or a different size, or it's crazy. So please use those 2 files, the picture of the 5 screens Liquid Galaxy and the picture of a Pixel 8 screen to make your mockups, not other ones. We're going to see why. Okay, so from now, we're going to see samples of your proposals. And don't take it personal, please. So you're going to see some of your already developed proposals. You will not know who is the person, but the person will identify, because whoever of you that had created this will say, oh, okay, this is my thing, and this is Andrew saying to us that it's not good. Okay, but don't take it personal. We appreciate a lot that you have arrived here. You make a big effort on doing the pre-required tasks. Most of you, you of course take a big effort on doing the proposal. Don't take it personal, but please take note of the things we are gonna say now and solve them as soon as possible, because times goes far super run away. So, for example, usage of user interface in the smartphone. So this year we are not gonna work for tablets. We are gonna go for smartphones, and so as we have less screen on the smartphones, we have to focus the smartphone use only for the user interface, not to show data. So some of you send images like that, screenshot like this one. This screenshot has many errors. Okay, the first error is that is not with the mockup. Second error is that it fails totally in the one thing that we will talk it several times today, and it's something like a joke because we are tired of seeing this in the aspect ratio. So this is not a smartphone. There are no smartphones as it goes, this size, this width. So this is a very bad picture for 3 reasons. One reason, no mockup, no pixel 8 borders, bad aspect ratio, and also Because I say we have to focus our user interface application in dealing with the app, not showing the app. So this precious image, I'm not going to say who of you make this mockup, is also not okay. But please, all of you, take note of these three things. Not you need to have the mockup of the Pixel 8. You need to make a good aspect ratio. If we put the screen of the Pixel 8, is for you to not make this kind of errors. Because if we see this, we don't know what is this. This is not a tablet. This is not a smartphone. This is bad. This is bad. And also because we do not want data on the smartphone. The only data we want is on the Liquid Galaxy screens. You can send some snippets, of course, but the user has to use the smartphone with your UI to browse wherever, press, and the data has to go to the Liquid Galaxy. So please do not use the smartphone to show data, because the data has to be shown on the Liquid Galaxy. Do this. This means that you understand me. Please, Tat Hagat. Do this. Tat Hagat. You understand. That's good. Let's continue. I know it's not you, I just make a joke. Okay. Let's gonna analyze this picture. It's the same. Some of you are creating very nice proposals, I will say. Some of you, not all of you. So this person is doing the same thing on the smartphone, you can see at the right, and on the Liquid Galaxy screens. So why do we need the Liquid Galaxy? It has no sense. So get rid of using the smartphone screen to show the data. Data has to be shown only on the Liquid Galaxy screens. I hope you get the point. What else? Different examples. So, same on the left. Amazon Rainforest. Very nice widgets taken from anywhere. There is no Pixel 8 borders, so this aspect ratio is also not good. And then data is shown on the smartphone, and we do not want the data shown in the smartphone. We want the data on the Liquid Galaxy screens. Nothing has to be seen. And I say nothing, I say again 95% of the information has to go to the screens, not to the smartphone. The smartphone is only for the user interface. Selecting data. What I want to see in the Liquid Galaxy? This one. Send it to the Liquid Galaxy. So the left one fails in these two things. No pixel. I'm not sure about the aspect ratio. And also what I'm sure is that this person is showing data on their smartphone screen, and we do not want the data on the smartphone screen. The other one, I don't know what's that. What is this of the Colossus Roma, of the Roma, this cathedral, all Coliseum in Rome? So I don't know what's that. This is not a Liquid Galaxy screen. This is not, because if you are using the mockup, there will be 5 screens. It's not a phone. It's not a tablet. And also the other one in the down is something like a desktop screen. We are not asking you for doing nothing in desktop. We are not going to use Windows, nor Linux, nor a Chrome OS, nothing. So those 3 screens are bad. I hope you take note, because those 3 screens are bad. There are more examples. Another question, please. Let's be serious. It costs you half a second to make a logo transparent. Do not show us this Liquid Galaxy with a background, Liquid Galaxy or any other logo, with a background, black background. It's so easy to make it transparent with any tool, very easy. So the problem is that if you do that here in the proposal, you will do that again when you send us your task. And if you send it here, if you send this way here, we understand that you don't care for the things, that you're not interested on the things we say. Because we have said this again and again and again. Please be serious with the logos. Do not send us this. Or do not send us a logo with bad aspect ratio. The person that sent this Liquid Galaxy logo below the other one, I will discard the proposal automatically. This is not our logo. If you present, imagine you're working for, let's say, you're in India. What's the name of this company? Tata Cars? Tata Tata. Imagine you most of you on the call are Indians. Imagine you work for Tata, and you do your very first application. It's very nice, and you get the Tata logo and make this. Do you want to know what Tata will say about you? Your job is trash. So for us, it's the same. We are not Tata, of course, but this logo is trash. If I see any one of the mentors sees this logo, the proposal will go to the end of the line, to the queue. I want to take care of this, because if you make these simple errors on the proposal, this means that you also will not take care of this on the real work. So we are not interested in work with you. Please. Another question. What is this Discover Liquid Galaxy? What is this? A tablet interface? A smartphone mockup? I don't know what's that also, because we are not working in this with this. So this has to be a screen, vertical phone screen with a pixel background, the pixel mockup, and not this. If you present this to us, it means that you are not reading the instructions, you are not listening to us. So maybe we don't take more care about your proposal. Maybe your proposal is fantastic below this, but you are not understanding the situation. You have to work for a smartphone in vertical and only the user interface, and send everything to the Liquid Galaxy. So as I said, if at some point you continue and doing that kind of errors, the thing that happens is simply, we are not going to take care of your proposal as fast as we want. It will go to the end of the line. And maybe you start to have notices from us in 2 weeks, in 3 weeks. So that's bad for you. So please do not do these errors. Okay? Another one. That's totally bad. See, yeah, don't smile. Say something about this. It's totally chaotic. This. So okay, I didn't distort the aspect ratio. This is exactly what you are sending us in the proposal. So it's a Google Earth distorted this way with as just says, with the XML inside, and this is not a Google Earth, a Liquid Galaxy. This is not a smartphone. This is not even a tablet. This is a trash. I'm gonna say shit, but I'm gonna stay with the trash. Okay. So very bad aspect ratio. If you send this as, you are gonna go to the end of the line. We're not care about your proposal. Why? Because it means that you don't understand the thing, or you don't care about the important things. We are a visualization project. The visualization has to be correct. I'm not saying good or perfect. I'm saying correct. Mockups. Go. Good, thank you, Yash. Another question. Okay, that's fantastic. You are a very good programmer. You're gonna take care of the UX for experience for the people, and you want to say is that your project is gonna have dark mode. Congratulations, applause, fantastic, great. This guy, and his proposal is not bad, but this guy presented us something like 7 mockups, and all of them were double, in white, black. That's not needed. Make one, or say, okay, I'm gonna implement dark mode. Fantastic. But this guy has all the 7 pages full of mockups, dual mockups, white and black. That is only not needed, please. So this is not a good mockup again. This is not using our mockup. So you are not getting the real point of the Liquid Galaxy this way, because the Liquid Galaxy, most of the Liquid Galaxy are presented in a curved screen. Just because the user stands like me, I'm standing, not sitting, stands in front of the Liquid Galaxy, and if the Liquid Galaxy scenes were flat, the end will not be with a correct perspective. So screens are curved, and you know that because our mockup shows it. So if you present a flat mockup by yourself, it's not the one we want. And also it does not represent the perspective, the curvature. So please do not do this. again, use our mockups. Let's talk about overlays, KMLs, very important, because this is information you have to show on the Liquid Galaxy. So let's gonna comment this just together. So you can present the data on the Liquid Galaxy in many ways. We say here overlays, KMLs, HTML bubbles. That's something, Josh. De La Palma, great or fantastic UI, you will say, because it's yours. So guys, HTML bubbles to the right screen of the Liquid Galaxy. Not two, one only. The size of U1, but if you make it the full screen, it has no sense because you still have to show the Google Earth behind your bubble. Top left screen, always logos. What logos? Every project that is selected for GSoC will have their own logo. We are doing that already. Still, we don't know what are the projects, but we're starting to make logos. And then across the 5 screens, the KMLs, but you can make it in transparent graphics. You can upload a PNG or a JPEG to any screen you want, but usually it's left or right. You can make it transparent for a transparent to see the background, making HTML images or all the kind of polygons points that KML supports. So you have plenty of systems. Let's gonna be here. There are two different screens. So I know this sample this guy sent to us. It was nice. I would say it's a copy that most of the companies that are devoted to make templates for webs use that kind of a picture. That's nice, but it's not. I mean, we don't need that because we don't want that. What is the left? The left, I will say, Macintosh style picture. We're not gonna do nothing in desktop. So this is not an application. This mockup means nothing. I mean, it's trash also. It's very nice, but it's trash because we're not gonna have this. This seems to be a desktop application. And we're not developing desktop applications. Very bad. And I don't want to show only to you, I would say, bad interfaces. The one to the right, such as Atmos View, Copernicus, whatever, this, I like this kind of personally, of menus, 3 lines, the hamburger style, you click and disappears. This is nice. Just to show something nice. Not all of your work is bad, or trash. Lots of it are very good. Again, we only show bubbles on the right screen. KMLs across 5 or n screens. Remember, a Liquid Galaxy can have 3, 5, 7, usually are non-pair screens, not 3, not 5. Usually we target for 5 screens because this is the most common use we have. But people have Liquid Galaxies of 48 screens, so you have to work thinking about it can be shown in a very, very big screen. But the question is that we never show bubbles on the center because the center screen and the other screens are reserved for the KML information. And the left to the logos, the right to the data. Don't show data in the middle. No, it's not good. It's not our preferred UI, UX, I would say, this most usability. Another question, for example, this screen for settings is correct, but this year we have to work with a QR code. Most of you have done, but some of you still are not picking the point. In the settings screen, there has to be a QR code reader because the Liquid Galaxies this year will read with the QR code the configuration, as Mentor just explained on the last meet. So this screen is not good. This means that you haven't listened to the thing. And then if you haven't listened to the thing, when you develop your project, at some point, if you're lucky and you get selected, you will not do the right thing, that is using a QR code to make the settings because you didn't take care. So this is a bad screen. Not in the design, but because there is no QR code reader. So the one to the right, well, it's a logo. It starts, but the logo is not centered. It's the same. And you say, okay, this guy is talking always about very simple errors in design. No, we are a visualization project. This logo has to be centered, not this way. When I see this, I will discard this. This means that the person has not interest at all. It's not serious on the work. Okay, use cases and UML. We say that we do not need these UML cases. Most of you are still doing UML. Why? You want? Okay, no problem. But please, do not send us 6 UMLs. We say that we do not want them. We will allow you to present 1, but please do not send us 6, because this means that a person has filled 6 pages of UML interfaces that we didn't request. So we were not happy. We want 5 pages of text, maybe 1 UML design, UML drawing, and then the mockups. Okay. What else? I repeated this n times. Use please or mockups. Do not present as a proposal with your own stuff. Most of you will get an error. Use the pixelate. This way you cannot make an error on the aspect ratio, and use the Liquid Galaxy with 5 screens, and you will not do an error. It's simple. The other day, yes, you explained about the use of Figma. What was the name? The Figma overlay. The Figma masking. You can do with Figma, with any other tool. You just mask the area of the screens, and you put your own design under, and this is it. Is that right, Josh? Yeah. All the programs. We say Figma for design, but all the programs have. Okay, mockups. That's the same. What the hell is this mockup? It is not the phone. It is not the Liquid Galaxy, and also has the this is the interface from Google Earth Engine, and showing your account, showing the code you're gonna use. We don't want this. Get rid of this, please. Okay, get rid of this. It's exactly the same with this. Perfect. You are wasting your time sending us a proposal with these pictures. We do not want these pictures. We know that. This picture on the left has been used for years. The internet has thousands of millions of documents with this picture. This is a waste of your proposal space. The same to the right one. We only want mockups with the pixelated screen and with the Liquid Galaxy. That's it. If you want, make one UML diagram. That's it. Nothing. Do not send us a piece of code, please. Nothing. Let's talk about data. Yash, help me something. I'm talking too much. So this was a simple list, because it's longer, but a simple list of the way you get data. And external APIs, one or various. You could, some of you scrap web data. It may come in from artificial intelligence APIs, so Gemini. Let me comment this thing of the take care with cost of an API. I don't remember if I wrote it later, but some contributors are asking again one thing we already explained. That is that if you are using an external API with cost, like Gemini, you have to use temporarily your own whatever kind of code you had, and then when you release the application, remember to not send your own code and never inserted it in the code base. And then the user, if the user wants to use this application, will have to have their own key and expend their own money. For this reason, we normally want services free or that has a very large tier of free data, AI or whatever. Synthetic data, we use a lot this, because at some point, maybe sometimes it's difficult to get the data you need, and we allow students, contributors, to make inside the project, to create some kind of a scripting or whatever, to create your own database of whatever data you need. At some point, we know it's difficult to get some data. We allow synthetic data. But of course, all of this data has to be stored in your application in the smartphone, in SQLite or whatever other. I never remember, Bedan, what was the name of the Flutter database available? The other. There was a Flutter that. No, specifically for Flutter. We don't have Mentor, Victor, or any one of you know. Remember, there is some special database. Which one? Which one? Okay. So whatever data you use, at some moment it has to go to your smartphone and stay there. Okay. And also, please, one thing you are not doing okay. You make a 20 pages proposal with plenty of mockups, and then at some point you say something like this. Okay, I'm going to use this API, fantastic. Previously has a name, not has another name. And then you say nothing more about the API, nothing. It's worse the last case. I will use various free APIs that will be used for getting data, like here API for traffic data. Fantastic, man. So data is a very important part of your project, because you want to visualize data. You need to get data, make whatever algorithmic with the data, and create the user interface to send it to the Liquid Galaxy. You have to be more, I will not say concise, you have to talk a little bit more about the APIs you use, if those are accessible, if those has any kind of price tiers, or are free, or you can get n thousand of requests for free. You need to show us your knowledge. It's not something like you develop a very, very nice proposal of 20 pages, and at some point you say, okay, I'm going to get the data from this, and that's it. No, man, this does not work this way. You have to be more explicative. We need some paragraphs, more of text, saying, okay, I'm going to this API uses that system, I'm gonna get this data, I'm gonna do this, explain something more. And also, there are, on these two and other proposals, they're gonna use something like, they say that they are gonna present something like 15 different kinds of data, and they only say that they are gonna use one API, and don't mention nothing about the other API. So for us, this project is not real, because you have to explain where you're going to get the data, how you're going to move this data, prepare this data, how you're going to show the data on the Liquid Galaxy. Project size. There are some questions sometimes about the project size. So when we created the mentor team created the project ideas document, we already write the scope, the size of the project. 90 hours, short, mean that you have to work around 2+ hours every day during 3 months. Medium, 170 hours, you have to work 4 hours plus every day. and 350 hours large, you have to work 6 hours plus every day for 3 months. And I say those dedicated hours are minimum because most of you will spend more time. It depends on your knowledge. If you are a very skilled developer on one thing, it will cost you 3 hours. But if you are not, it will cost you 7. So you will need more time. But the point is about the projects you are nicely, let me repeat the name, nicely presenting to us that are from your own idea. Fantastic, marvelous. We like those. And then the problem is that you don't know what size to put to this project. And also because the very important situation is that you cannot change in the Google platform, you cannot change the size of the proposal after April 8. So if you have an error, listen to me well. If you make an error and say you go to the GSoC proposal and you select, I'm going to be a short proposal, Google will not take a look what you have written in the proposal in detail. So for Google will say that you're going to be a 90 hours paid person at the end. So after April 9, if you have made an error on this, you're going to change it in any way. So you will have to make the work and get less money. So the question is, how do you evaluate how much is your project? Okay, what is the size of your project? There are several questions here. One, if the project is developed by us, we already put in the proposal page how long is the project? 90, 175 or 3,500, 350. If you develop the project by yourself, you have to think about, but there are two things in consideration. One thing is, what time of your life, repeat, what time of your life you're going to be able or you're willing to spend in the months that GSoC runs from June to August, 3 months. You're going to be able to stay 6 hours plus working every day, or you want to have time to go to the, I don't know, to the swimming pool in the afternoon, or if you live in Africa to go to the sauna. The world is big. Don't smile, Vedan. I'm serious, the world is big. So the first consideration is that you have to know how much time you want to devote to the Google Summer of Code. After this, you have to create a project with enough contents to be developed in that range of time. If it's a very short project, you can say, okay, I will do that in 90 hours. It's a big project. I will say, I'm going to go for 175 or 350. Of course, you will get paid with 350 the full, 170 the half, and 90 the half of the half, a quarter. So it's up to you. And then mentors. When we review your proposal, we will see that you are talking about a project this way, or this way. And if you put a project that has to be this size and you make it 350, we will say, man, you are wrong. What you are saying is only half the time or a quarter of the time. Or at the contrary, you may say, I will do that in 90 hours. And this is not right. You will not be able to do that. You need 170 or 350. So to end, 2 questions. If you're not sure about what is the size of your project, means maybe that you don't know what project are you presenting. So think about twice. It's you who is presenting the project to us, who has developed the full proposal after the idea we give you or after your own idea. So you have to know how much time you will devote to make this project real for real. Then write it on the proposal, post it in the Google platform, and if you have any kind of doubt, send us an email and we will try to help you. But it's up to you because you are the ones that are creating your proposal by yourself. If those proposals, those project ideas are from our list, we already say the size of the project. Okay? And remember, don't make errors in any way, for low or for high, because after April 8 and time is running out, you cannot be able to change. Not you, not me, not Google. That's the rules. Okay, questions at the end. What's that? Oh, I'm not gonna play this fantastic video because just will go some kind of But please, Josh wrote in the slides, but he presented this great presentation about dissecting the internals of their application and how to make a nice proposal. So he has, we have hundreds of videos. So please use those videos. We are not going to see this now. So we are ending, and I'm gonna give you a tip. As today, only for me it's only, and I'm sad. And I'm sad because this is a very low number. Only 16 of you have presented the proposal to GSoC platform. When I say I'm sad, it's because I'm not going to tell you the final numbers because those are secret. But I will say, we are expecting triple of this. And you are pretty slow. Of course, we are only 4 days in the 15 days to present the proposals. But as we are saying since the very recent weeks, do this at the very beginning, because if you do this the last day, if you have a problem, we will not be able to solve it. We will not have time to review your proposal. We need time to review your proposal to make the first review, the first comments on the period that Google has opened the platform. If not, we will not review it. So if there is a problem, the problem will stay there and you will be not able to do the changes. So please, write your proposals as much as you can, upload it to the Google platform, and ping us, okay? And now I am going silent and wait your questions. Mohamed? Yes. I already answered you, but you didn't understand my point, I see. So we have developed years and years ago one project that was called Project Perusa-Roux. I understand it's difficult because it's in French, but I will post later exactly the same name. So if you look in the Liquid Galaxy repositories, you will find a project that we already did that. We presented Street View images on the Liquid Galaxy. We have done this since, I would say, 14 years ago. It's more, I will say another question that some of you that has been with us for a long time, maybe you remember. I hope that at least Mentor Jazz that has been with me in California, he remembers. The origin of the Liquid Galaxy was not to show Google Earth, was to show Street View. The very first Liquid Galaxy was developed to show up Street View. So since the very beginning, the Liquid Galaxy has had the system to appear Street View on the screens, and of course control it. So look for a project called Perusa-Roux. I'm gonna write you after Mohamed in Discord. I will look for the project and I will write the name. But make a research because this is already done. Go to this code, read it, understand it, and so on. It's okay? I'm going to add to this just that we developed that for Google I/O 2013, many years ago, and we have a thread mill, as Just says. I'm gonna see try to look for the picture. I don't know if I will be able to because I have to look for it, and I will say a few photos on my Google Photos. Last time I counted were 6 million photos. That's nothing. So we did that, and as Just said, we use the Liquid Galaxy to visualize the Google Street View with a thread mill that you walk, and then the screens were moving up when you move on the soul. I will try to find the picture. Please, another question. This has been fast. Today there are no more questions. Uy, Agnidra, go. So this is not the treadmill. I'm gonna try to find the 1 second, Vedang. But you can see here the Liquid Galaxy showing the street view in the different screens. Okay, let's start by one question. 1 second. Vedang, you first. Yes. You mean that? Shubham? No, no. No, because no, Shubham, not because it's simple. You also have to make, I would say, an effort on be concrete. If we allow you to send any kind of proposal, believe us, we have been here for 15 years. We have proposals of 100 pages. No one reads that. And if this was something like 6 years ago, we can, I would say, believe a bit to the contributor. But now, it happens last year that plenty of proposals were copies exactly of ChatGPT code. And this is shit. We don't need that. We don't need that. You can lie to us now, but not Shubham, you, but any one of you on the screens or listening to this later. When a mentor will interview you, hopefully, and ask you for whatever question, if you have copied the code from ChatGPT, in 0 seconds we will know that you are not the developer. It will cost us 0 seconds to catch you. Okay? So this is the reason, because we want you to make an effort of, I will not say constraint. We are talking about 20 pages. That's a lot. We don't want more. So try to, okay, there are people that is sending us 22 pages. Okay, perfect, no problem. There are people that is sending us, I would say, a very short variation of the pages. Well, we ask about 5 pages of text and 15 pages of mockups. Okay, no problem. But we will not allow bigger changes. Okay? Mohammed again. You say zones? Zones. The zone usually sound has to be controlled, but has to be created by the Flutter application on the smartphone. Last year, other years was on the tablet. You cannot create zone on the servers. It has no sense because remember, we don't want you to do anything with the server because the servers are the way they are. This is a stable code we have since many years ago. We don't allow people to insert anything inside the server. So everything has to be done in your site. And what is your site? The code you make in Flutter or whatever in the smartphone. So for answering at the end your question, we have attached in a regular Liquid Galaxy to the smartphone last year to the tablet. We have a Bluetooth connection to a speaker there. Okay. More questions, guys. It's your time to make questions. Maybe it depends on the pressure. We will have another meet next week. But if we have the meet next week, will be around midweek like this one. And it will mean that you have almost no time to make changes. So please make the questions now or hurry up because again, we are starting to go out of time. And if you make big errors, it depends on the error, we will not be able to modify. Go again, Mohammed. I would say that all the all the proposals, all the David, till the last day, till 8 April 8, those are all tentative. So the answer is yes, but be hurry because remember we have many and we have to review those. And I don't know at this moment, Mohammed, and I will not. Remember, I don't want to say personal things on this kind of meet. I don't remember if you have presented a proposal. Don't tell me. I don't remember if you have been starting to have reviews. I don't remember. We are many people, but the point is that you go at the end, you have less opportunities because at the end will be a little bit late. Good. More questions. And also, Mohammed, we don't have time. We don't have time for real. We've been with this for many months working on. I don't remember when you attached it to the community. Sorry, but we've been with this for many months. So the problem is that you can present whatever you want, and we will comment it. But if there is, imagine it's happening all day long. It's happening that some of you send a proposal to us about one of the ideas we have on the proposal list. And then suddenly we answer you saying that our counsel is not to go for this project. And the question is simple. The answer is simple. It's because maybe there are 5 contributors working on the same idea, and we are not going to choose more than one. If we are lucky and choose one, so we will say, in our humble opinion, please go and choose another project. And also, it's exactly the same for if you present a tentative proposal. At this time, it has to be the less tentative possible. Work hard on it. Do not sleep one night or two. Present something more final. Because we don't have time. Still, it seems that we have time. Okay. Till April 8, I would say it's still days ahead. But believe me, it's not as much time. So there, total, we want to say your lovely picture. You wear something like this, looking at the sailing. Look at this. So you can go, but show your face, please. Show your face, man. Don't be shy. We all have been showing you. See. What? What? Show us your face, please. Open your camera to make the question. No, it is not. Om Sharma, are you seeing that face? No, you are not. So, no, everyone is saying no. Your face is not on the meet. Believe me, believe the other colleagues. No. No. Okay. More questions, guys. Any more questions? Vedan, do you want to make any kind of tip to these persons? Any consale? Deb, your camera and your mic is off. Both. Any other question, guys? In the meantime, Deb comes back to the meet for real. Vedang, any other question? Are you sure, man? Agnidra? No? That's good. Tathagat? Do you have any question? This means that you. Okay. So you have the question clear? Good. David, any question? Do you want to make any? You can make any question. Feel free. So David is joining. I think I said this the other day, but David is joining us not for competing with you. He's not going to be presenting a proposal, but he's going to start to collaborate with the Liquid Galaxy project for the upcoming months and years, and he's just starting to know how the community works. Aditya, nothing. Okay, Taha Sadikot. 1 second, Vedang. Taha, nothing? No, I don't catch your voice. Have you listened him, Yash? Exactly. Vedang, do you want to make another question? Go. Okay, Vedang, we are now in another situation. We've been on this for many, not weeks, but months. So the question is that we ask you before, you all, to send just a simple phrase or a 3 paragraphs saying, I'm going to go for this project, and my idea is this one. And we say, okay, guys, go for this one. Now we are in another situation. You can do what you said. You can do it. You can do whatever you want, guys. You can send us very bad cropped images. You can do whatever you want, but we don't have time at this moment. If you start to send, then I would say proposals that we have to look at and expend our time, maybe we can do it or maybe not. So my point of view is that you said a short email to Liquid Galaxy saying that I'm going to go for this. We answer usually fast and you get an answer. And after this, just make the full proposal for this. And if you want to make 2 or 3, remember, you can do up to 3 proposals. But we don't, it's not our counsel that you do this. Because doing 3 proposals does not mean you're going to have more opportunities to be selected. No, that's wrong. The most opportunity has to you for you selected. Let me ask the question to Omar. Omar, what do you think is the best way to be selected? The best you can do to be selected? And then create the best proposal. Create the best proposal. The end, we select you guys for the proposal. At some moment, if we have, imagine whatever number of proposals, and we have to select among people that has good proposals. This is for what pre-requirements are, because you have a better Liquid Galaxy score, and we will choose a person that whatever mentor has told me, this guy was very hard on the web task or on the whatever task, and he did a pretty nice work. Or even we could say this guy started to make it bad, but he went to good, or he make an effort. We appreciate this a lot. So we select, because Google manages is the order we have on Google. We have to select the best proposals. So at the end, all the work we have done for months is for you to make a good proposal. To make a good proposal, you have to understand our technology, to understand the project ideas, to create your own, and write a good proposal. If you don't listen to the orders, to the rules, to the streaming, to whatever, you don't understand how to make the proposal, so you will make a bad proposal. That's it. Make a good proposal. More questions. Shivam, do you have any question? No? Good? Darshit? No? Mahip? No? Okay. Mohit? No? Okay. Deb, you are here with us again. We see your face and your smiley face, and maybe if you unmute your mic, you can listen to us, to you. Go. You can make a question, Deb. You're at home. Josh. Good. Thanks, Deb. Charma. Any question? No. Okay. There are 3 more people I can see in the meet. I don't know who you are. I can see your name, sorry. And I can follow. Jayvardhan, maybe? Do you have any question? I can see your face. Hello, Jayvardhan. Maybe he's virtual only. And who else? I think we are asked for. So guys, last opportunity to give us a question. It's gonna be 10 seconds and we will leave the streaming if there are no more questions. So as usual, the first thing is thank you to our mentors. Vedan, I see your new haircut. Specific of the year, is that right? Or this is because of the... I also went yesterday. But you are less hard. You could more than me. Yeah. Of course. So Josh has a very lovely hair with his. Okay. So Josh, Vedan, thank you very much for your help as always, guys. We can only say one thing again. Good luck. Follow the rules a little bit. Go fast and upload your proposal. Write a good proposal. Answer the comments from your mentors. And good luck. Bye-bye.
To a world you can see through panoramic screens, living in the grand spatial dream. Visualize just what we mean. Innovation shaping our fate. Together we celebrate. From data to display, community lights the way. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. To the world where we glide, from the peaks to the seas, exploring with ease. Mapping the future's right, our bond ignites the night. Collaborate, innovate, together we elevate. Liquid Galaxy, we see it all. Technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid Galaxy, we see an old technological marvel standing tall. Liquid Galaxy, together we thrive. In the heart of the tech beehive. Liquid Galaxy.